Hi friends, this is Rijo Joseph and welcome to our channel. Please do subscribe our channel if you like the content that we are posting and hit the like button so that it may help us to get noticed on YouTube. Let's start with today's video. Today's topic of discussion is that we are going to discuss few phrases that forms a very negative image in our mind. And we are going to tell you some positive phrases with which those negative phrases can be replaced so that positive images are formed in our mind. Before we start with our video, or before we tell you that what are the positive phrases, let's understand what is the importance of mental images. We always think in images and pictures. Like whenever we think of an intelligent man, our brain forms the image of that particular man as one of the wisest people around. We only think in pictures and images. Words are the raw materials for thoughts. When spoken or read, these words are automatically converted by the mind into pictures and mind images. Each word and each phrase alters itself into framing a different mind picture or a different mind image. If we tell a team of people that it's a bad news that we have failed, can you imagine what kind of picture, what kind of mental image the team members will make? They will all be making pictures of sadness, depression, everything negative related to the word failed. On the contrary, if we tell them, the last plan didn't work out, but here's a new idea. Let's try this way. Now, when you speak these words, what is the image that is made in their mind is of a positive image of hope, of try, of a new idea, and they will be ready to work for it. Big thinkers are specialists in creating positive, forward-looking and optimistic pictures and mental images. It is very important to frame positive mental images in our own minds as well as others if we want to succeed in life. If we want to succeed in life, we should always list the phrases and words which will create a positive mental image in our mind, which will give hope and which will make you walk on the path of success. So here is the list of 10 phrases which may produce a negative mental image in our minds, and 10 positive phrases through which we can replace them to form or to make a positive mental image. The first phrase, when people usually fail, they use is, it's no use, we are done, and it's not working. This phrase creates a very negative impact or a negative mental image into the minds of the people. So replace it with the phrase like, we are not done yet. We have tried, we failed, but there's a new angle. Let's go try it. The second phrase is, I was into that business and it failed, and I'm never ever going to try it again. Replace it with the phrase that, yes, definitely, I went broke, but it was my fault. I'm going to give it a second try and going to win over it. The third phrase that people in the sales always use is, I've tried, but the product won't sell. People don't want it. Dear friends, replace this with the phrase that, I know I have not been able to sell the product, but I believe it is good. I'm going to try different ways to increase my sales and try to find out an innovative idea to do that. The fourth phrase is, the market is doing bad. Most of the market, about 75%, has already been sold out, and it's better to get out of the market. Instead of thinking in this phrase line, let's use this phrase that, I do believe 25% of the market is still left to be sold out and it's a great potential. Let me jump in. The sixth phrase is, 5 years is too long a time to spend in the company to reach the management level. So count me out. Replace it with the thought that 5 years is not that a long time to reach the top management level in your company. I still have got 35 years of serving at the top potential in your company. The seventh phrase is, my competitors have all the advantage. How do you expect me to win? Let's replace it with, I do believe and there is no doubt that competition is strong. But one single person doesn't have all the advantage. Let's plan out a thing and work it out to beat them in their own game. The eighth phrase is, let's recession come along, then we will invest into the stocks. Replace it with, let's invest now. Let's bet on the prosperity, not on depression. The ninth phrase is, I am too old or I am too young for this job. Let's replace it with, being so old is so advantageous for this job. Being so young, it is again a big advantage for me. The 10th and the last phrase is, it won't work out, let me prove it. When you say this, the image that forms in your mind is dark, gloom, disappointment, grief, and failure. On the contrary, replace it with the phrase that it will work out, let me prove it. When you say this, the image formed in your mind is bright, joy, happiness, fun, and victory. So dear friends, from this video, what we have learned is it always do matter what we speak, what kind of words we choose to describe what kind of situation we are in. No matter how difficult situation we may be in, never ever speak negative about it. Always try to speak positive. Try to use positive words to describe your situation, your mental state of mind, so that it always brings positive mental images onto your mind. With this, I wind up today's video. Please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you and God bless you.